inside, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. With Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And we welcome in someone who has been writing and communicating NBA basketball thoughts in book, over the air, in podcast, and on TV, the terrific Bill Simmons. Bill, great day.
And now for somebody who's playing a video game at 3 in the morning. That's my next, that's the next phase for me.
But isn't this a great venue?
This is great.
I know.
This is great. They're half asleep. My voice is waking them up.
Bill Simmons is terrific.
Yeah. Wake up. I'm talking to you.
D.A., take it away.
Well,
you're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Bledsoe is out there with Matthews. Then it's Chris Middleton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Jeremy Lamb out there with Brogdon. And it's Warren in at the 3. Now, here's Warren. Back to Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The 3, Brogdon. He can't get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. To the inside. And to Antetokounmpo. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. You know, Bill, Indiana's a huge basketball state. Lots of love for the high school game, certainly the college game, but support of the Pacers has been a little inconsistent at times.
Yeah, I blame the Pacers because they should never have less than 3 players from Indiana University on the team at all times. Indiana people really love people who went to high school or college in Indiana. And I think that's one of the reasons they're trying to hold people like they have. Not only is he great, but he's actually an IU guy. I would always have at least 4. They should have all the Zellers. Anybody who's played at Indiana.
Zellers, then maybe the dad can go back and play too.
Yogi Ferrell, all those dudes. They should all be on the Pacers.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Passes it to Matthews. There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in. Outside Warren. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Warren. Turner's got his second basket of the game.
well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Lopez kicks to Matthews. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb. Milwaukee shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And he makes the first.
Wes Matthews, a prototypical 3-and-D guy, an amazing perimeter scorer who loves playing on the defensive end.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Lamb against Matthews. Outside to Brogdon. Lamb with the bounce pass. Over in the corner, Turner. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Bill was in Boston where you received your master's degree in journalism. What attracted you to this profession? Why journalism?
I couldn't do anything else, and I didn't like manual labor.
Oh, really?
No, that really was it. I was good at writing.
Anybody in your family or anybody you
No,
know?
I was always a good writer, and I liked writing and sports.
Yeah.
I just kind of like, I'll do those 2 things
Did it in
together.
high school, I'm assuming?
Yeah, started in high school. I had a big thing for me was in college. I had a column for the school newspaper, really from freshman year on. And around sophomore year, I felt like it started to get momentum. And that was the first time I thought, when did I get paid for this? Which, as it turned out, no, until I was about 29. Yeah.
Now here's Middleton after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Back to Giannis. And the Bucks miss again.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more?
Back to Lamb. Pass to Sabonis. Outside, Lamb. 4 on the shot clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Eric Bledsoe's court vision is probably underrated. What a pretty pass.
Brogdon outside. And the pass to Warren. They can use a bucket. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Bledsoe. Sweet little floater.
Yeah, Eric Bledsoe just explodes off the screen, gets the separation he needs.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lamb, 11 feet out, and he hits it. And Bill, when it comes to NBA awards, some people have said voter fatigue is a fact. Would you agree with that?
No, I actually think NBA awards are in the best shape they've been in because people are afraid to screw up. You know, with the internet, the accountability we have now.
Accountability. Exactly.
And we
There's
also,
nothing anonymous about it.
No. And we have really good numbers and metrics now, and I actually think we make the right decisions with this stuff most of the time now. I didn't really see any egregious stuff last year other than the one person who voted Dwayne Wade for second team All-NBA.
You get a vote, don't you?
I do, and I take it really seriously.
I do too.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
I really care
Our name
about
is attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also, like, when I wrote my book, I really relied on the All-NBA stuff. Like, they're a snapshot of what happened that season.
Good point. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 2. He dishes it to Turner. Sabonis trying to get open. And that one drops for him. 6 points for Miles Turner. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And Matthews kicks to Lopez. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the elevation slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. T.J. Lee's checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Jeremy Lamb.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Seen a handful of players land the Supermax contract bill. By and large, how do you see those deals working out?
It's tough. Nobody's really been happy with it yet. You know, it's so much money and it's such a big part of somebody's salary cap, and you're just kind of handicapped with it. And we've seen John Wall was the worst case scenario, but the situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team, and now his supermax is $240 million instead of 1.8. Like, that's crazy. And in a salary cap league, to pay $50 million a year for somebody is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this position with Giannis, where he's making $55 million a year and the cap's 120. How are you going to put a good team? You can't believe it. You can't. So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like 32 million or something. Make it so that it's not
Some percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figures 32. Even if you're paying him 55, and then that way people can compete better.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Here's McConnell. After the basket by Milwaukee. Stolen by Middleton. Now the Bucks moving it up. All going up court. A pull-up, and it's Hill. That time the assist by Middleton. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
You know, George Hill has always had a beautiful jumper, and this mid-range just as solid as the long range.
McConnell passes to McDermott. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Giannis. Matthews, no one around him, knocks down the 3 ball. Matthews has got 5 points so far.
Wes Matthews getting a reputation for that unreal range.
Bill, you're a basketball historian. We know that. Do fans romanticize too much about the past?
I would say the other way. I think they don't appreciate it enough, especially like the millennials and Gen Z. You know you're out there, you're playing this game right now. They tend to think the league started when Kobe showed up and that the 90s and the 80s didn't happen. I sense a real resentment from the younger fans with the LeBron versus MJ thing because LeBron's their guy. They get to watch LeBron. They don't want to hear that MJ's better than them. So they place for LeBron and the way things are now.
What about like the Oscar Robertson, the Elgin Baylors? And we talked about,
oh yeah,
oh my goodness, you talk about some of these players. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the 60s, 70s, 80s.
Oh.
I think part of what hurts is people can go on YouTube and you watch some of the older stuff. Nobody's playing defense.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Holiday's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill.
You guys know, when he gets ahead of full steam up, look out. Draws the foul. Bledsoe going to the line yet again.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Bledsoe hits them both. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Holiday, stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Here's Leaf. It's blocked. Middleton looking it over. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 9.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A floater. He can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Bledsoe. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Ilyasova finds Lopez. Bledsoe right side. Lock at 6. Pass to Connaughton. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Lopez. Off target there, and that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Leave passes to Holiday. Fires high post. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee on top as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Already a superstar, Antetokounmpo talked about how much more he can improve.
Just time to focus on the...
I think he's already a top 5 player. His skill set and physical tools, he can be an all-time great.
He's shown the dedication. I think he's only going to get better.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Ilyasova. He's out there with Chris Middleton. Bledsoe is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position.
Incredible foot speed. There are not many guys that can keep up with Eric Bledsoe in transition.
And Bill, when you yourself get out on the court, is there a play you try to channel or emulate, try to visualize in your mind?
You mean when I'm playing pickup?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, now, at this point in my life, it's Damas Bertans.
Davis Bertans.
Davis Bertans?
Yes. What a great story.
I emulate all stretch fours in
Yes.
regard to
Yeah.
That's who I am at this point in my life. I run from 3-point line to 3-point line.
Stay in the perimeter.
Yeah.
Don't tangle up inside.
My free throw attempts are 0
Yeah.
because I don't go to the line.
Just fire away.
And I want you to know I'm there to make an open jump shot. And don't ask me to do anything else, please. I'll set some picks. Yeah.
You are. You're a great
I'll
screen
set some
setter.
picks.
You're a great pick and roll. Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana. Warren comes in for McDermott. Passes to Giannis. And up to Kumbo, slams it in.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. Outside Warren. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Bledsoe against Holiday. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. Jeremy Lens checked in for T.J. Leaf. Pacers trail by 11. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Bill, you host your own podcast. I've listened to it. I subscribe to it.
Thank you.
I love it. What do you make of so many NBA players now doing the same thing?
And we have a couple of them. At the Ringer, we have J.J. Redick, and we have Vince Carter and Ken Bazemore. The ones that are good at it take it seriously. It can't be one of those things where, a player says, "You know what, I want a podcast," and then it just magically happens. And you got to work on it. You have to use your connections and book your guests, and you have to be candid on the podcast. You can't just show up and just babble. The guys that have been successful at it are people that could probably have a media career for a living. Like JJ is clearly going to go to media after he retires. Richard Jefferson had a great podcast. He's gone in the media. He's really good. So I think you need a little more talent at it than people realize. And you need the consistency of it. You can't say starting a podcast and then not do it for 2 months. Like, you have to really stick with it.
Sabonis, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Matthews comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Lamb. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
The offensive rebound. And that one's good by Lopez.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Outside, Lamb. Pass to Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
Milwaukee leading by 13. And Bill, we've seen more and more teams base their offenses around three-point shooting. Threes are an all-time high. You know that. Should the NBA, that in mind, do anything to address this via a rule change? Which I don't know what that would mean, but it has been talked about.
I don't like changing. I think it's going to manifest itself with it doesn't work in the playoffs as well. And teams are going to slowly realize that you need to blend an inside-outside game at least a little bit.
Well, you can't lose what the game is.
No,
It's
you-
bigs and smalls, it's inside, it's outside,
And it's still passing and unselfishness. The Warriors take a lot of threes, but they're the most unselfish team we have, and they create a lot of layups, and they play, they're really creative. That just can't be your thing, is we shoot 50 threes our offense. The problem is, you're still going to get in these games where 2 points really matters, and that's what you saw with Kawhi in the playoffs last year. When the game slowed down, it's going to be a 92-89 ending, and your team needs to get 10 baskets in the fourth quarter, no matter how you're going to get them. You still need somebody who can do that too.
second shot opportunity. Antetokounmpo. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Hill kicks to Middleton. Lopez outside. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one.
I think Lopez knows basically he can get a shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
On the high post. They get it back. Outside to Brogdon. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Brogdon's got 9.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. You're looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute for that.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Indiana. Milwaukee also making some changes. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for George Hill. The pass to Lopez. Bledsoe outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Now, here's McConnell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Warren. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
That one falls.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
McConnell passes to Warren. Indiana moving the ball over. For a 3, Brogdon. Rebounded by Korver. Milwaukee leading by 16. Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. Bledsoe outside. Lopez against Turner. And Lopez throws it down.
I tell you, when Lopez is driving, get out of the way. No one tries to stop the slashing 7-footer.
Indiana's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. McDermott with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Warren. It's over Korver. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
This guy's so consistent shooting the basketball. T.J. Warren adept at getting defenders to bite on that up fake.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pass to Matthews. Back to Bledsoe. Giannis outside. rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a special thanks to our guest, Bill Simmons. Always a compelling discussion, and I hope we can continue.
Yes, please. I'm available. Just call me. I'm ready.
I will. Here's your number right here.
Yes, you have my number. Call me.
Doris, you read most reporters, they try to stay impartial. But not Bill Simmons.
I think that's what makes him special, Kevin, right? He has his own lens through which he sees things, and he is unafraid to give you his opinion.
Now, McConnell. Eric Bledsoe with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 5 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Passes it to Warren. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to McConnell. With the teardrop and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And he gets it back. McDermott, no one around him. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, McDermott's known for that catch-and-shoot game. The rise and fire on the catch. Pretty.
Bledsoe left side. Fires for 3. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Bucks lead by 16. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 21 points, 2 block shots, and 1 assist. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team? And that's a wrap with the third.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. If you look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Sabonis and Turner up front. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers 5. Second chance effort. Sabonis, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Antetokounmpo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
Shoots off the step back. Got a piece of it. Here's DiVincenzo. Chalk up 2 there. And, you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Turner's got 8.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Middleton against Warren. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. Outside Turner. Back to Warren. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it. That one, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bledsoe dishes to Giannis. Back to Bledsoe. In the corner, Middleton with it. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 9 points in the game so far.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Here's Brogdon. He's got 9. Here's Warren. Great D that time from Middleton.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And the basket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Warren. They need this. Doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Pacers call time here. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement. Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Matthews against Lamb. Outside Holiday. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Here's Leaf, covered by Giannis. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. Here's Connaughton. Giannis inside, covered by Lamb. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Matthews, the 3. It's good from long range. Matthews has got 8.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And Lamb kicks to Holiday. And here is Lamb. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Sabonis to stop the drought. Missed it, even after all those chances.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here's Matthews from the arc. Second chance shot, and that one's good by Giannis.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Holiday with the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Holiday. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Lopez kicks to Connaughton. And that's good off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Holiday. Outside Lamb. And Lamb slams it home.
Making the most
up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
There is so much to love about this Pacers team. Each guy, I feel like, is committed to having their teammates back. Go back to when Oladipo went out last year. A variety of different guys step up. They almost captured the 4 seed. Incredible. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Wow, powerful Lopez making no mistake about it. What a forceful finish.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Indiana. Well, I know the Pacers doors felt pretty good going into the first round of the playoff, but the Celtics turned on the switch in a big way.
Well, they sure did, and Boston obviously had so much talent, Kevin. But with Oladipo, you have to wonder how the series might have been different for Indiana.
Here's Leaf. No good on the quick 3. Milwaukee's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Giannis against Holiday. Pass to Hill. Wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Hill. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closer. 2 points. That one goes. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo against Holiday. Here's Ilyasova, and stolen by McConnell. And here comes the break. Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Giannis. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Miles Turner is checked in for Justin Holiday. .137 left in the third quarter. McConnell passes to Turner. And here's McConnell. And it's sent back by Lopez. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 31 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
McConnell kicks to Leaf. Giannis against Turner. The pass to McConnell. Over Hill. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Lopez. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Holiday against Korver. Fader on the way. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Korver. From deep, Giannis. But they'll get another chance. Outside Hill. Goes back up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Milwaukee with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Bucks, Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Well, right now, Oladipo is just manipulating the defense in the pick and roll situation. The man is doing work.
And here's Hill for three. A rebound by Bitadze. Oladipo taking his time here. Has to be Bitadze. From the left block. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Bitadze's got his first bucket in this one. Outside Hill. Kicks it to Giannis. Passes it to Middleton. Fires from deep. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over to the left wing. McConnell passes to Oladipo. High, arcing shot. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And last year, Chris Middleton, not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past. Still a solid shooter from all ranges.
And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume out there from him. You just need the efficiency.
And Middleton has always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a second or third option.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Indiana. The Bucks also changing it up. DJ Wilson comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Hill.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this, Greg. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Sampson shot, good.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's DiVincenzo. He is guarded by Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton on the wing from deep. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Tries again. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Sampson, the pass to Bitadze. Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, and now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
And Indiana making a change here. Warren's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Wilson. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good. Doris, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. What do you think?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
Looking to get it going, and it's good on the way in.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Hill drives in, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, George Hill mixes speed so well, so good at getting into the paint, finishing at the rim.
Hill against Brogdon. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Matthews, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hill. And you look at the 2018 All-Star season for Oladipo, Doris. What was the development in his game that you saw that took him to the next level?
I think probably the part that made him almost unguardable is his willingness to shoot threes off the dribble. That deep threat, that willingness to space the floor and use the dribble drive to enhance that is probably what put him over the edge.
No good on the free throw. Replay is always a good topic to talk about. Any changes, Doris, you'd like to see in the system or in the process?
Well, one of the beautiful things you have in the league is the opportunity in both Summer League and then also in your development league is the opportunity to put things in place. For instance, a coach's challenge has been experimented with at both of those different levels. And now the coach's challenge will be adopted and employed in the NBA. So I'm anxious to see how that plays out.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, you think back to Victor Oladipo and his college basketball being played at Indiana University. So when he gets traded to the Pacers, many thought it was viewed as a homecoming.
Oladipo against Hill. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Now here is Holiday. Matthews with the steal. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Bitadze. Pass to Oladipo. Outside Warren. Clock at 6. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Middleton can't get it to go.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Warren. That shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pacers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Holiday looking over the floor. From 11 feet away, Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. Of course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports, worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
Bledsoe, it's deflected, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And the first one drops.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
The shot by Middleton, wide open, and it falls over the rim and in. Middleton's got 12 points here in the second half. Oladipo, the pass to Holiday. Oladipo against Bledsoe. Back to Holiday. Here's Leaf. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Matthews, no good. The Pacers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts are in the quarter. Here's Bitadze. Back to Holiday. There's the pass to Leaf. Here's Simpson. Off target with his three. Bucks shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing their best work of late. The drive by Giannis. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
Oladipo with the bounce pass. Leaf, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Near the three-point line is Bledsoe. Nice feed from Oladipo. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition and trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports Group, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
You've always been a great friend, Joe.
Where you going? Make sure you play my A52 and tell them to box. And get some Kenny Leonard.
I wonder what I'm gonna do when the show's over.
Ethel, where you at?
Oh, I hang on to your pants like that.
Coach, this is what we gonna play.
Girl out here. Ain't you supposed to be in school or
Who
something?
said we was gonna play?
That's exactly why we ain't gonna be playing. I never said nothing like that.
the incompletion. Terry's his check. No, we're going to prevent that from happening again. Matthews has had a nice year going back home, if you will, to Los Angeles. Of course, USC back to the Bobby Portis in the lane too long offensively. He gets away from the box. Milwaukee just trying to have the clock run down. Preserve the lead. Taken away by the Manny block. Dennis Smith.
On that last play, it's great to see still that defensive energy. You see again Sterling subbing out here, but watch him not letting down with that defensive energy. And I think some of these guys' best traits are defensively, and that's why it works all game long.
Thanasis Antetokounmpo checks in. 9:57 remaining in the fourth quarter. Mike Miller, the head coach of the Knicks, was the head coach of the Westchester Knicks in the G League when Thanasis played there during the 2015-16 season. Thanasis played 2 games with the Knicks in his rookie season, so he saw the bulk of his time with Mike Miller.
Yeah, Mike Miller was in the G League at the time, and Robin Lopez was on the Knicks at that time, and so Thanasis split his time. He's played a couple games with the Knicks that year with Robin. The rest were in the G League with Coach Mike Miller.
The Knicks had 1.8 on the shot clock.
He's smart. He can get loose. Get his first bucket to go through. He's smart, just like coming out early in half.
Stretch him out. Robin Lopez started 82 games that season for the Knicks.
5 shots. And he knows, look, I don't get a lot of playing time anyway, so I might as well go out and squeeze off all the bullets I have in my gun.
Casey, he hadn't hit a 3 this year.
By the way, Thanasis played for Mike Miller with the Westchester Knicks. Albert Payton is in. Smith will sit down. Smith, 2 points, 5 rebounds. Robin Lopez. There's another foul. Looks, you can just see the body language. They're playing with frustration right now.
Yeah, no cohesion out there. Just want to get it over with.
So Robin Lopez watched his brother have 7 blocks. Let's answer tonight's Cadillac Trivia. One of 4 non-American born players to win MVP. Who are the other 3? So it's Nowitzki, Nash, and Duncan.
But what about this, Mike?
I guess they don't count them.
But what about this for non-American players? Like the MVP of the league last year, Giannis. Most improved, Siakam. Rookie of the year, Doncic. Defensive player, Gobert. All foreign players.
By the way, how did I miss Hakeem Olajuwon? Knox throws it up and in.
Yep, so the influence of non-American players in the NBA, very evident last season in the awards. Sweeping out the Americans.
Portland kicks it out. Donovan